For today's video, I thought we'd talk about photography. And more specifically, I want to talk about creating that perfect image and why I don't always think that's the best idea. Now, I get it. There's certain circumstances in life where we have to create beautiful photography, whether it's for a client or we need to build up a portfolio or something to that extent. But as someone who has been practicing photography for, I don't know, like 12 or 13 years now, maybe a little bit longer, I've come to find that the more that I'm going out seeking the perfect image, the more that I'm becoming disappointed with myself and my overall photography. So I've come up with a new phrase. And that phrase is that with photography, it's not always about finding the perfect image, but trying to capture the perfect moment. So we're looking for moments in time that we can capture, because ultimately that's what photography is. You're capturing a still moment in time of some type of subject matter, whether that's a portrait of yourself or someone else, that is landscapes, that's fast action, sports, it's products, whatever it is. You're capturing a single moment in time. So we don't always have to have the most beautiful, most iconic photo. We're not always trying to compete with everybody else on social media to see who can get the most likes and followers. Sometimes we're literally just capturing the best moments. You know, I think back to when we had family photo albums and going out and getting prints of everything was kind of the standard way that we did things rather than sharing on Facebook and Instagram. You know, sometimes the photos that I'm referring to that are the best photos are photos when you're outside playing with your dog. And that's kind of what Megan and I did the other day. You know, I just got to this point where I wanted to take photos around the apartment of things that were happening, things that we were doing. I was trying to capture memories and freeze these moments in time so that I could remember them years and years down the road, you know, just on average days. Days that would long be forgotten, I can now remember for years because of a single image of freezing a perfect moment in time. But if any of these photographs, I was looking to create the most iconic, breathtaking, banger photo for social media, then I would not have accomplished anything with this process and I would have been left empty-handed. I would have felt very disappointed. But instead, what I've captured are not amazing photographs by any means, but they are amazing memories that I have captured in these photographs. Whether it was a great meal that Megan and I made, whether it was a great experience with Lily out in the snow, or if it was just documenting a space that we live in so that we can see, you know, how we've grown over time. And when I first got started in photography, I photographed everything from friends to family to homes, inanimate objects, very boring subjects. I didn't care because I wasn't seeking to take the best pictures in the world. I was seeking to document and to learn and explore my craft, and that craft, of course, was photography. I wanted to learn the ins and outs of my camera. How does a different scene look at different times of day? Sometimes I would incorporate artificial light, whether it was the house lighting or if it was a continuous light or a camera flash, because I wanted to see how these different elements worked. And these were not amazing photos. They were not masterpieces, but what they were was a documentary of the experience. So now I can look back at photos as early as like 2009, 2010 that I still have in existence on my hard drives. And I can see these frozen moments of time of the past, of a part of my life that I really enjoyed. It was really great. If you ever start feeling bad about the photos you're taking, you start comparing yourself to others, or you're just not getting that superb quality photograph that you really want out of your work, consider my phrase of don't go after capturing the most perfect image, but try to capture the most perfect moments. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video and some of the images that I shared with you. Hopefully this gives you some encouragement for when you're going out taking your own photographs. And if you did like this video, let me know in the comments below what you think about this phrase and if you ever struggle with taking photos yourself. But as always, be sure to create something new today.